When the Christian god saw the Vikings raiding the monasteries and villages of his worshippers in England and France, his wrath knew no end, and his vengeance on the Northmen was swift. Fire rained down from the sky, burning all the fields and forests of Scandinavia. A pestilence spread among its people, and the rivers stopped flowing. The poisonous lakes became dark, and Jord was corrupted, and the soil of Midgard, that is, her body was infected. The land no longer gave food, only death. The Aesir and the Vanir were bound and fettered, and their power over Scandinavia was broken. All is now laid waste. The people dead or dying. The only rain falling is that of ash, because Yggdrasil burns.
I'm David Attenborough, and this is Ohio.
Welcome to Master Quest. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
We are, as you might have suspected, going to be playing Yggdrasil Burns, a game by Nordic Skalds compatible with Mörkborg. It's a game about a apocalyptic Dark Ages Scandinavia.
Yeah, this isn't straight up from the Stockholm Cartel fellers, but there is some crossover. I think the same art director did the art for this book, and guess what? It's cool.
It is pretty rad.
And red.
And red, yeah, very red and black are the dominant colors.
Very cool. We just did the Session Zero over on the Patreon. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to die real quick.
Yeah.
So one of the key conceits of this game is that the land is ruined, food and shelter is scarce. And so at the end of every day, you have to find shelter and you have to find food, and there are mechanics for this. You got to make a perception test, DR12, to find shelter. Everybody can roll, but if you roll a 1, then you're going to have an encounter with something. And you have to roll to find food, which is perception DR8. If you don't find anything to eat, well, it's not great. The other rules are for killing. That is the name it gives to the book. Initiative, you test agility DR10. If you succeed, you act before your enemy. Melee attack is you swing a sword with strength DR12 or throw something with agility DR12. When an enemy is trying to slay you, you test your agility DR12 to dodge. Crits happen on a natural 20. Crit fails on a natural 1. You've got armor that can soak damage. When your hit points go down to -2 or lower, you die. When it's reduced to 0 or -1, roll a 1d4, and there's a chance you'll go unconscious or fall into a hole like baby Jessica. Oh. There's a fumble table for failures in combat.
Fumble table.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds cute.
From Wemo.
You can knock yourself unconscious.
Why would we do that?
It amuses me.
I don't know. I drink myself unconscious regularly. So.
And of course, with any Mörkborg game, there has to be some sort of clock that is ticking in the background. And this one is to the coming of Christ.
What?
The Destructor.
Yeah, so the old world is ending. There's no victory to be had. The Carpenter God will prevail and come for you. The 7 signs of doom will come, and you will see how close it is to the end.
The Carpenter God.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, he's a carpenter, so we can probably expect a delay.
Oh no, he's building the armoire of destruction.
Each day before rolling for threats of the dying land, the GM rolls a die. On a 1, a sign of the coming of Christ occurs. And of course, you know, the last one is, it ain't going great.
He is risen, and he's pissed.
I mean, if we're fighting the Carpenter God, let's just form OSHA.
It's true.
I can't wait for Mel Gibson's movie Jesus 3, where he comes back and fights crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picture the signal of the coming of Christ sounding like this. You guys couldn't hear it, but I just put a sound effect in. It was fun.
So let's talk about your characters, because that is all the rules. I went over all of them.
Well, we did roll randomly for our characters, as we typically do in board games.
Yeah, as randomly as we could. This one actually didn't provide a whole lot of random tables, but the number of options was such that we could kind of do it anyway.
Yeah, still fun.
Well, I'll go first, Kyle.
All right.
My character is a thrall. He is not originally from this land. He's a former slave. He now fights with the Skalds. Let me tell you what he's got and a little bit about him before I tell you how I arrived at his name and who he is. He's an Urlander, which means that he's basically a Christian whisperer. He can still talk to the Christians and, like, sort of blend in with them. And his iconic item is an old worn Bible.
He's just like, hey guys, carpentry, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
You guys know how to make a dovetail joint? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Praise be.
I got some dowel rods. His physical curse, we all have a physical curse, is stiff fingers. And his...
Gotta have those for a good carpentry.
That's right. You don't even need a hammer.
They're not so much stiff, they're flattened from all the
He's terrible
accidents.
hammer aim.
And his mental curse is he cries a lot from hitting his hands, fingers all the time. You know?
Yeah.
But when I saw Old Worn Bible, Christian, and cries a lot, I thought this sounds like a Baptist minister from Tennessee.
Yeah.
So that's who he is. His name is Ezekiel.
Zeke.
That's the old religion.
He's got a +4 in health. He's very healthy.
Yeah, your class gives you a key ability that you get +4 in your stats for.
Yep. He has a runic spell, which we all do.
Which
And-
isn't typical for the game, but Kyle thought it'd be a good way to do some demonstration of the game mechanics for us all to have a runic spell.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yep.
Yeah, rules as written, there's a limitation on like certain classes that get to wield runes, but none of us even rolled randomly for those, and we still want to make sure they're a part of the game.
Well, I think anyone can get them in the game, but you wouldn't start with them necessarily.
Ezekiel's runic spell is Ease, which basically is ice.
Yes.
He can make ice.
Oh, I see.
And people slip and fall on it.
It's actually what happens when he cries.
Oh.
Just, cubes just falling out of his eyes.
Oh.
He has a short sword that does a D4 damage, and we all got a bit of armor. His is a scrap of leather, which he wears to protect his taint. It's kind of like a merkin. It's just like down there protecting the goods.
Critical area to protect in the apocalypse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is Ezekiel the Thrall.
Well, I am a berserker. I have a talent of resisting pain. My key attribute is strength, and I rolled very luckily for most of my shit. I have very high HP. I have a two-handed great axe as my weapon. I also have a second axe. My only rune is for purifying water, which sounds lame, and that's partly because it is, but given Kyle's reading of the rules about finding satiation at the end of every day, might come in handy, but that would also require us to live longer than one day in this game. So we'll see. I have a physical curse of a cracked kneecap. My mental curse is compulsive mimicking.
That's going to be annoying.
Dick.
I can't help it. And one of my secondary stats is going to be knowledge. And that's because my name is Lundgren the Librarian. It says barbarian on all his stationery, but he crosses it out and writes librarian.
Terrible librarian because he's just constantly parroting everybody.
I think we should mention where our runes come from. Our runes are ribs from a god, correct?
Well, they're ribs from a powerful warrior. From his pyre. The last thing Odin did before he was chained, allegedly, is enchanted this corpse with runes on his bones. And now his ribs are scattered across Scandinavia.
Yeah, so I guess that, what I said is wrong. It wouldn't be dependent on class. I guess you'd basically have to be seeking out one of these ribs if you were playing this.
Yeah.
Or you just, come upon one, like, you order some ribs at the restaurant and you eat one. You're like, oh, wait, there's magic on this one.
Check it for a futhark. That's what I do at Texas Roadhouse. And when you say to the waitress, ma'am, none of these ribs have a futhark on them, you get an odd look.
You do.
Yeah.
My wife hates it.
Well, she don't get magic then.
I was like, honey, do you want to survive the apocalypse or not?
You want to survive Christ coming back?
Jesus is coming back.
Start eating more ribs.
He's got a gun!
Corey,
Hello.
tell us about your character if you wish.
Will do. I'm playing Onkyo. He's a thief. One of the worst characters I've ever rolled. His key ability is agility. He's got a talent of sleight of hand, which is pretty cool because I can roll agility to steal an object or place an object on an NPC or a monster. I've got a lockpick. I don't have to roll to open locked doors.
Nice.
In some cultures, that's called a foot kick. My physical curse is I've got a swollen fucking tongue. Which, if you listen to the game we just played, Wicked Ones, I'm pretty much going to have to do the Larfy voice again. God damn it. My mental curse is nervous twitches. My runic spell is Raid. All tests for aiding your travels in the Cursed Land have a -2 DR until you have reached your journey's end. Rolled absolutely terrible for my weaponry and armor. I've got a small knife and no armor whatsoever. And we do have a meta currency called Omens.
Yep.
And we each start with 2. They allow you to re-roll for yourself or another player. You can lower your damage rating -4. You can do max damage or make damage to you lessened.
Yeah, by 1d6.
Yeah.
One correction, Corey. I start with 1 omen because I suck.
One last question. How many hit points does everybody have?
8.
6.
9.
So, rules as written, that would mean on threats of the Dying Land, since you have less than an average of 10 hit points, we'd roll on threats for low-life scum, which is not fun. I think the much better table to roll on is threats for the powerful. So we'll do that.
So basically what you're saying is there's an entire table of monsters for higher level characters, and you're going to use that instead of starting off with the stuff that's appropriate for us.
No, they're not all monsters. One of them is a volcanic eruption.
God.
So you're welcome.
The magma men are going to show up.
Hello, we're much meaner in this game. So Austin, roll a d12.
Why?
Because you roll the worst.
That's an 8.
God. Fucking damn it.
Oh, the volcano.
You rolled the volcano.
Right.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, Austin strikes again.
Well, let's get started.
That feels gross. I'm not going to use my own nickname.
You've never had trouble using any other nicknames.
Well, because it's my characters being douchebags and trying to make up their own. I really don't like the idea of invoking my own in real life.
The three of you, in this dark and blighted time, are working your way through the wilderness. You've heard tell of a village not far where you hope to find some help, some food, shelter. It's called Klagensdal. Supposedly, it still reveres the old gods. Not all Northmen have remained so faithful. Some have turned to the blight of the carpenter god.
I'd say there's no carpentry to be seen anywhere. They sleep on a bed of rocks.
When suddenly, the ground heaves and shakes and splits open, and lava spews out in a volcanic eruption. Test your agility to avoid the lava. DR10.
Oh, God.
Fuck this fucking game. Oh, my God.
What'd you guys roll?
Well, Ezekiel's agility is a -3, and I rolled a 1. What does that mean?
You're not doing well, Todd.
Okay, Todd failed. Are you going to re-roll with an omen?
I only have 1 omen. I feel like...
Look, don't look at me. I'm not responsible, mostly.
You know what? I think I should probably save that omen for something else.
Maybe.
Jesus Christ.
Or not. Corey, what'd you get?
Well, agility is my key ability.
Oh.
Got a +4 in it. Then I rolled a fucking 3. So 7.
Do you want to spend an omen?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Happy
Might as well.
birthday.
It's not.
So Corey's going to re-roll. Austin?
Well, I also rolled a 1.
Jesus. On a damn D20.
Yeah. My agility's a -1, so I actually got a 0.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm not even going to try in this game. This is going to be the most half-ass role-playing I've ever done. Got to do the same damn voice 2 games in a row. I got a knife and no shirt. God.
I honestly think you're role-playing this perfectly because somebody in that situation would be bitter as hell.
Yeah.
It's not a great game. I mean, in terms of the setting, it's pretty dark.
Well, so I'm going to go ahead and re-fucking roll.
Yeah, I will too.
Another fucking 3. I'm out. Fucking leaving. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Jesus. Build me a table.
I've got some in the garage. There's some wood and nails.
Well, I rolled a 15 this time, so I got a 14.
Austin, Lundgren runs
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and is not burned by the lava.
That's all you really have to do. We're not on a mountain. We're in the woods.
So I guess Onkyo just starts jumping upwards. Watch out, the ground is...
Onkyo and
Ezekiel actually kneels.
they are burned by lava. Each of you roll a d6.
Oh, no.
I got a 4.
Same.
That is the amount of damage you take.
Fuck, there's half my life.
Nope, that puts me down to 2 hit points.
Your agility is reduced by 2.
Oh, God.
Forever?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
-5 now. Great.
You got burns,
The one good thing I have.
and this game will take it from you.
Kyle, I saw your kids have a Trouble board game over there, the Bluey version.
Yeah.
Can I play that instead? While you guys...
You can, but the rules are way worse.
Kyle used to have 3 children.
Yeah.
There's also a volcano in that, incidentally.
Okay, this looks fun.
It's like Jumanji, but with serial killers. So,
This is fun. Starting a new podcast.
I've never
Okay.
seen Corey so happy.
did it pop up not knife? Because if it didn't, we have to stab you.
Oh, shit. Nothing but ones on the Pop-O-Matic there.
You flee from this sudden volcanic eruption, hoping you're moving in the general direction of Klagensdal.
Is that hoping or hopping because of our burnt and blistered souls?
Unfortunately, you do not find the village before darkness falls. You must search for shelter and food for the day. So you do have to find shelter for the night. This is a perception DR12 test. Now, everyone can roll this. You only need one person to succeed. Let me know.
Can do.
All right, my perception is -2.
Mine's -1.
-1 as well.
You know what? I know we have a lot of Swedish listeners. The ones we've talked to have been nothing but great. Fuck your fucking country. As reasonable as it is, and your great humanitarian laws, I'm done.
Just because they put out this game?
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
Turn Corey against Scandinavia.
I rolled a 4 -1, so a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 -1, so that's
Jesus.
a 2.
It's gonna be the shortest fucking episode ever.
Well, I rolled a 14,
Good job, Austin.
-2, so 12.
It's DR12, so that's a success.
Cool.
Thank God one of us can find food.
You find a suitable place to rest, which means I unfortunately do not get to roll on the threats table.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But I think in the interests... No, I'm kidding. Now, let's see what food you guys found while you were foraging for the day.
Should I roll for that?
Go ahead, I don't fucking care anymore.
This is everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's perception, difficulty 8.
Sounds easy enough. I can't. I fucking can't. I'm not having fun. I don't want to podcast anymore. I don't want to listen or speak anymore.
Look, America is not about fun. If it was, we would have made very different choices.
We're supposed to be role-playing Swedes.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking shit. Well, I rolled a 3, Kyle, -1. That's a 2. I eat my own tongue.
I'm surprised that's not on there. I rolled a 14 again. I'm the compulsive mimicker.
Hey, I rolled a 16 -1, so that's a 15.
Nice. Corey, you're in the minority this time.
Austin, Todd, Lundgren, and Ezekiel both find enough food.
So this isn't like the last one where we just needed one of us to get it. This is individual pain.
This is individual pain.
Okay, cool.
They snack on marrow from a charred bone and a cracked hornet's nest.
Oh, I see.
Corey, you have nothing. So
I
you
ate
need,
the hornets.
you need to make a DR8 health test.
Okay. I got a 9.
Nice.
I am the chosen one.
You do not suffer.
I really wasn't even all that hungry, fellas.
Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. Corey, you are fine.
Oh.
But everybody makes the health test to keep from throwing up the terrible food you eat.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So everybody rolls the health DR8.
I got a 12.
9.
You're both okay.
I can feel them hornets swirling around my belly.
And I just want to tell you, fellas, that this marrow is delicious. I used to live on a marrow-based diet back in my home in Tennessee. And I miss it so much. Just pray with me, please, Lord. Please forgive me. Forgive me for not always being thankful for the marrow and the manna from heaven that you provide. Amen.
I hate that woodworking son of a bitch.
The next morning, you find Claggan's doll. It has definitely declined since the many years before when you were here.
Even though arrows rain upon us.
There are merely 20 houses, including a small mill that seems to no longer be working, and a rundown shack of an inn.
Oh, that is disappointing. There used to be a Whole Foods here.
What once was a creek runs through it, but the water looks rancid and stagnant.
Once again, this reminds me of home.
You enter the inn. There are only a few inhabitants, including a man that looks possibly ancient. You know him, you've met him. Old Father Olaf, who seems to have aged much greater than his mere 50 years. He looks at you all and says, "Oh, lava attack? It's more common these days."
And I'm going to tell you, your little city here of Claggendorfs or whatever just reminds me of my hometown back in Tennessee. We called it Slaughterdick. Slaughterdick, Tennessee.
This is strange.
That was where I found the Lord, the carpenter god, which we are all awaiting his return. I have turned my back upon him and have joined the pagans here in the land of the Swedes.
Oh, that's good, because the adventure's about going to the outpost of one of these carpenter gods' priests and probably killing him.
I would be down for that.
I just want to live.
Die.
There's a tower of esoteric power about a day or two from here, and it would be a great boon to the village if you could go there and remove it. It is where a priest of the Christian god lives, and he unleashes terrible spells upon us. He turned my bunny into a stew.
Thank you, Bunny.
Or at least I blame him for this. I saw him give 2 men sticks. I don't think they were good sticks. He also opened up a rent to own.
Portable building.
How much will you pay us to do this work?
Pay us money.
He takes his wallet out and empties it on the table. He's got 75 cents and a paperclip.
What's that worth?
It's priceless.
I see.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a lockpick. You should take that.
That's what we use instead of nails because we paper clip our homes together. And
I will give you stale bread and cold stew.
Holy shit, hell yeah. Man, this guy's great.
Yeah, our buddy very much needs some food to eat. He didn't find anything last night, and we didn't share.
Very well.
I eat hornets.
Stay with us tonight, and tomorrow you can set out.
Okay, thank you.
So they give you what food they have, which is not much, but it is better than anything you've eaten recently. In return, you will set out and destroy this perverse influence.
Okay. Does this have any effect on our starting health for the adventure?
No.
no, okay.
Olaf, may I ask a favor of you, my friend?
A favor.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a shirt I could borrow?
Well, I have some shirts. They're all old New Kids on the Block tees.
Oh.
Cursed. I've got a Britney headband.
I accept your gift with honor.
So, you guys stay there for the night, sleep, and you can do anything you want to do if you have anything you want to do. Otherwise, we will move on to the journey.
Oh, this has a journey phase?
Yeah, it has a weather table.
Oh, okay. This is going to be different than One Ring.
You set out in the morning, marching through the ruined landscape towards this supposed tower. Todd, roll a d4.
2,
Roll a d6.
3,
What is your iconic item?
an old worn Bible.
You're all working your way through an old ravine, half filled with ash, as it constantly falls from the sky, probably from the recent volcano you found yesterday.
In the woods.
As he is working his way, a pile of ash conceals a crevice that Ezekiel nearly falls into. Roll a d4 again, Todd.
3,
You take 2 points of damage, and your Bible falls into the crack and is lost into the bowels of the earth.
I have no hit points.
Are you at 0?
Yes?
Perfect.
Oh,
Let's explore the rules about dying. Roll another d4.
My mammy gave me that Bible.
I'm so sorry.
I rolled a 4, Kyle.
You tried to reach out and grab your Bible to stop it falling into the earth. But you slip and fall into the crevice, and you're dead.
Dear God Almighty!
Yeah, when your HP is reduced to 0 or -1, you roll a d4. On a 4, you die.
Just on a 4?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Jesus. I should never have turned my back on you. Forgive me, Lord.
Bah.
Well, Todd, thanks for playing Yggdrasil Burns.
I'm very happy to just sit here and watch how these other 2 motherfuckers die.
Quit looking at me.
God, I really thought that scrap of leather would protect me more.
You should have used it as a crude parasail. Start a new life for yourself in the crevasse.
Well, I mean, I was gonna use the Bible for that, but I lost it.
Right.
Didn't even get to make any ice.
Oh, that would have made a huge difference.
You could have slid down the ice ramp.
I could have, yeah.
We don't really know that he died. He just disappeared. He's built himself a little ice kingdom down there
Yeah.
amongst the magmen.
Yeah, on a farm upstate.
Yeah.
But not that much longer afterward, Unken and Lundgren, or Onkyo, sorry,
Onkyo, please. Give me one good thing and know my name.
they find the tower. It looks more like a rundown cottage built with burned sticks and small rocks.
Paper clips.
Yeah. There's an open entrance. You see no one around. The trees for miles around are merely burned husk, black and charred.
Well, this looks fine.
In the distance, there are lava-filled creeks. The property values are probably not very good here.
I think we should take ownership of this place. What do you think, thief?
I will steal it.
Todd, roll a d4.
From heaven. Up there working that big old holy bandsaw.
He's in hell.
Oh, okay.
It says specifically that he goes to hell.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
It's all Lego.
Yeah.
The Valkyries don't come for him and he goes to hell.
All the floors in hell are covered in Legos. That's a 4.
And roll a d6.
A 1.
Austin
Yes.
You die.
Lundgren is carefully picking his way towards this cottage.
Okay.
Roll an agility test. DR12.
Okay. My agility's -1. All right. Well, that's another 14. So that's a 13. I just barely made it.
You manage to catch yourself and not make any sound as you see, crossing through the territory, a troll. Trolls, of late, have been imbued by the power of the carpenter god to be a scourge upon the people. They now roam freely, and at all times as the blackened sky hinders the sun from turning them to stone. This one is massive, lumbering across the landscape.
Dual-wielding screwdrivers.
Yep. But it passes into the distance, and you are unnoticed. Austin has rolled great this game.
I think so. Volcano was fun.
So, you guys have made it here. What would you like to do? I assume you will go inside, or you want to camp out?
Attack!
I stormed the castle.
You surge inside. The open entrance.
Oh, it wasn't locked?
Nope, it's just an open
So I get to
gateway.
use none of my pertinent abilities whatsoever. The other thing I have helps me in traveling through the Darklands. Didn't get to use that. Todd died. Could have saved him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out in hell talking to Leonard Maltin.
You enter into a chamber about 15 by 15 feet. There's a large shield with Christian symbols on the ground. Some rubble here and there, a broken knife,
Dibs on the shield.
ruined leather armor lying in the corner. A ladder leads up to the roof, but there's a dark hole leading down into the depths. There's no stairs or other way to descend. You just see a hole going down.
Onkyo peregrine tookingly drops a rock into the hole.
You hear it hit bottom, doesn't sound like it dropped very far, but you're not exactly sure. It wasn't an endless abyss, of course.
All right. Do you want to venture down first? I'll take the shield and cover you from behind.
Might as well.
Are you jumping in?
Well, I have no rope. Is there anything laying about the room that might help our descent?
Other than the ladder?
Oh, yeah, there's a ladder. I grabbed the ladder. I didn't know if it was like built into the wall or something.
No, it's not. That's good, because you would probably fail the test to jump and
good.
take damage.
Yeah, Onkyo grabs the ladder.
I stole this.
Whatever it takes to keep your class, thief.
You climb down the ladder into a completely dark room that feels strikingly cold. You can see nothing.
Lundgren picks up the shield and descends down the ladder after him.
So there's no light whatsoever?
After a moment, your eyes adjust slightly enough that you can sort of make out your surroundings. This is a circular chamber. There are 2 doors to the south. You hear something that sounds like a chain or something similar being pulled close by, and the floor, which is made of wood and not stone,
Red fucking flag.
seems to be lit very slightly with softly illuminated bones.
Are these more rib bones?
Not to worry, my friend. These are simply bone lamps.
Bone lamps.
They appear to be from both animals and humans, but you'd have to examine them more closely to be sure.
Onkyo will do so. Would this be a knowledge roll?
How do you investigate them? What do you do?
Knowledgeingly?
Well, physically, what do you do? I ask for reasons.
Well, I guess I squat
Okay.
and peer.
You don't touch them?
No.
Good. Make a perception roll.
Okay, -1 in perception. Holy shit. I got a 13, so 12.
You find a rib bone with a Futhark rune.
Yay! The rib of resurrection for Ezekiel.
I don't know. Roll a d12.
Has it been 3 days? There's a 3.
You find the rune Thur. You will become a thorn in the Carpenter God's eye. The uttering of this rune will call upon the power of Thor to block a curse from a priest of Ansgar.
What is happening? How,
Looks like somebody spoke too fucking soon, Corey.
how is good happening?
Basically, it's a spell-stopping rune.
Okay.
Well, good job. There are 2 doors to the south. One is wooden, which is closed. The other is open and broken.
So can we see inside that one?
Yes, you can. Peering in, there are some torches in this room, still quite dimly lit. There is a clearly visible hatch in the floor, locked with a chain mechanism. There's a damaged black stone in the center of the room. Looks like it has runic inscriptions on it. Otherwise, you can see nothing else.
Onkyo is going to steal a torch.
Do you enter the room?
Apparently.
Okay, you take a torch from the wall.
Okay. Can I attempt to read the runes on the broken rock?
I think you should read them out loud.
Future home of Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, roll your knowledge.
Okay, got a +2. 9.
It is a song about Freya, the goddess, lamenting the Valkyries.
Where have all the Valkyries gone?
Long time
Yippee-yay!
passing.
Yippee-yay!
Essentially, this is an item that would be sacred to the Northmen. It definitely does not belong in this place.
I wonder if the runes speak of the Valkyries, if they have somehow been prisonered inside this hatch.
So can we examine the hatch and see if we can hear anything or...
So, the chain from this hatch leads across the room and into the wall. It goes into a slot just beside the second door. You guys came through essentially door number 2, and this leads into a slot in the wall, say we'll call it door number 3. And basically, this would be the same room. So the room you first came in had 2 doors. You went through one of them, the north door. The other one was the west.
So the control for this hatch is essentially in the room we haven't entered yet.
It would seem to indicate that, yes. It would be the same room.
So they're playing.
Oh, God! Todd, I forgot you were there, dude. Hadn't heard from you for a while.
I was just going to say.
How's the fam?
Yeah, they're essentially playing Let's Make an Yggdrasil. Get it? Never mind. I'll shut up again.
Yeah, just go back to your nap. So, Kyle, instead of going to the other room, you said the hatch was locked, right?
Yeah, it's closed, and there's this chain that, is connecting it or sealing it in some elaborate fashion.
Is there like a lock mechanism of any kind on there?
Sure.
Time to lock pick. I don't have to roll. I open the lock.
You open the lock, you undo the mechanism, the chain spills away, you hear something thud to the ground inside the other room. The hatch pops and begins to open,
Ezekiel bursts forth from hell.
Hey, brothers and sisters, I used my ice spell to freeze hell over.
Shut the hatch. Shut the hatch.
A Draugr emerges.
Oh, a zombie?
Yes, a undead monster.
Is it friendly?
No. The sickening stench of decay washes over you as it climbs up, powerful and dread.
Can Lundgren act quickly to just try and whack-a-mole this thing back down in the hatch?
Well, you can roll initiative, as can Corey.
All right.
What's initiative again?
Agility.
Okay. Used to be +4 at that. Now, +2.
Well, I rolled a 1.
20
Corey, you get to draw first blood
with my shitty weapon.
Can I toss him my spare axe?
on your turn.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I guess I'm going to knife at him.
Okay.
Now, is this strength or agility?
Are you throwing it or stabbing it?
I think I'm going to give him a little poke.
That is strength.
Yep. Because if I throw it, I'm never getting it back. Unless Austin kills him. Which Austin's got good weapons. I'm going to throw.
Okay. That is agility.
Okay, got a +2. 19.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Nice.
See, apparently this was all just part of Onkyo's hero's journey.
Yeah.
He went through his tribulations. He spat in the face of God, and now he's all powerful.
I think this fight's going to go great for you guys.
Okay. That's a D3 damage. That's a 2.
Awesome. The Draugr pulls itself out of the hole. Onkyo hurls the knife, slams into this monster's chest, and seeks to smash Onkyo down. Corey, roll your agility to dodge its attack.
Okay. 20.
Nice.
Damn.
Whoa.
Leap out of the way
Man,
as
I
it
love this game. Having a lot of fun, guys.
smashes its hands into the floor, and that's a crit, so you're going to get some added boon. I'm going to say it's one of its fists smashed through the floor, and it's now stuck trying to pull its fist out, so Austin, you get to attack with advantage.
Excellent.
Give him a good old whack.
Ezekiel is sending prayers up from hell to
Yeah.
help them out.
Oh, something hurts.
Lundgren whack. And he raises his two-handed great axe and brings it down to try and lop off the Draugur's head. And that's going to be strength. I have a +4 in strength. All right, that's a total of 17.
17 is definitely a hit.
Okay.
And remember, you can always use an omen to inflict max damage.
I have one omen left. I shall.
Yeah, because I'm sure this is the last danger.
Should be fine after this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's nothing else awaiting us.
After this, there's a rainbow leading up into heaven.
And that's going to make my max damage an 8.
You slam the two-handed axe into it. It roars. You cut deep. Black blood spills out, but it has not yet succumbed to its wounds. Top of the round, Corey.
Thief, take this axe.
You have an axe now.
I cannot accept. I can only take what I steal. Quick,
Steal.
look the other way. Yoink.
So
I steal the axe.
I'm going to say it's going to be stuck until its turn where it can remove itself, so you can attack with advantage as well.
Okay.
And realize this gift is not given often.
Oh, we know.
Fucking aware. So rolling with advantage here. My strength is -2. That's 15.
That's a hit.
What's the damage on this sucker, Austin?
1d6.
4.
The Draugr roars, cursing you. And
Oh, damn it, man. What the fuck?
and the foolish god to whom you cling. Todd, roll a d4. We're going to see which of them it attacks. 1 to 2, it's Corey. 3 to 4, it's Austin.
It's a 1.
It's Corey. Another agility test. It slams a mighty fist towards you,
Okay.
the size of a ham.
That's a 13.
You dodge nimbly out of the way. It smashes into the wall.
Oh.
Austin, it's your turn.
Axe. He just swings it again. This time he's trying to swing it directly at the zombie's mouth and just lop off the top half of its head.
Okay.
No longer stuck, I'm assuming.
100% not stuck.
Okay. That's a 10 plus 4, 14.
That's a hit.
And 1d8 damage. 6.
You lop off the top of its head, slam it through the mouth, cut it in half. You do indeed defeat the Draugr. Well done.
Hooray.
Then it explodes and shrapnels. No, that's not true.
Well done, thief.
Yes, I know.
No.
You enter into a room with a fireplace and a dozen torches lighting it up. The walls are covered with purple ornamented draperies, probably worth a lot. On one wall, there's a carving of a man hanging on a cross. Nails are hammered into his hands and feet, but not the eyes. A human dressed in a black robe kneels in front of the wooden cross. As you enter, He stands slowly. He leans on a staff, and when he turns, you can see that his lips are sewn shut. You sense a sickly, draining energy. The priest's power reaches out. Roll a DR12 spirit test.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
-3 on that one.
Same.
Total of 15.
4.
Corey, roll
Yeah.
a D4.
3.
You lose 2 hit points as your spirit is drained away.
Okay. Down to 2 hit points.
Everyone roll initiative. The battle with the Christian high priest has begun.
Richard.
Oh, that's just a 5, so 4.
15.
Corey, you go first. He looks at you, goes,
No, we have not seen your undead son.
So is he just in robes? Is that the only thing?
he's in robes. He's leaning on a staff and he's glaring at you.
Is his staff like powerful?
It looks just like a stick, actually.
Okay. Can I try to steal it to see if he'll topple?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to steal his staff.
Okay. How are you stealing it?
I'm going to use my sleight of hand. Roll agility to steal an object or place an object on an NPC or monster.
Okay.
So are you going to switch it out with something?
Well, I don't have much but a dagger.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't give him an extra weapon.
No.
Okay, roll your sleight of hand.
Okay.
See if you can steal his staff.
Okay. 13.
He tumbles. He's old. He hits the ground. Roll a D4.
3.
You hear him crack a knee. 2 points of damage.
Take that, Christian.
It's his turn.
Wait a minute, maybe we could talk about this. I also have a cracked kneecap. If you would just listen to me for a second. No.
He raises his hand and goes, Again, roll your spirit to avoid his life-draining attacks.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 1.
Ugh. I got 4, but can I use my rune I found, Thur, to stop the spell from affecting me?
Sure.
I do that.
Well, you have to roll to activate a rune. You have to
Fuck.
you need to make a spirit roll
Oh, great.
to activate it.
Okay.
But I'll say if it works, it will protect you for the battle.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Does my complete lack of armor help me in any way?
You would think it wouldn't, and you'd be correct.
Okay. Is there a target number here?
12.
Okay. That's a 5.
Do you use all your omens?
I have one left.
It's a reroll.
I use it. 17.
Onkyo.
The rune activates, and you are now protected against his magic.
Hell yeah.
Austin,
I rolled a 1.
roll a d4.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a 1?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I doubt it.
Well, I didn't mean for you.
All right, that's a 2 on the D4.
So you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Roll a d8.
Just for no reason.
For no reason.
That's a 2.
The spirit being drained hurts you and confuses you, and you lose control of your axe, and it falls and hacks into your shin.
Ah!
Roll your damage.
Okay. 3.
You do 3 damage to yourself.
God damn it.
What are you at now, Austin?
I've still got 5 left.
Hey, Todd.
Hey,
Yeah.
Austin, it's your turn.
Okay. He yanks the axe from his shin, and Lundgren lunges at the priest on the floor, swinging that great axe toward his face. Because I don't really have anything else special I can use here.
I feel like a great axe is pretty special.
Yeah, pretty special all by its lonesome. And a strength of +4. That's a 20. Unnatural 20.
Roll damage.
2.
You lunge toward him. He stumbles away. You just nick his ear and he goes, Actually, Todd, do you want to make the priest with the stitched together mouth sounds?
sure, Kyle.
Yeah. Let's see. Your cue is pain and anger.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I like it.
New round, Corey. You're first.
I'm going to bonk him with his own staff.
Okay. The axe you have does more damage, but go ahead. It's
I want to demoralize him.
It's just a stick.
I know how to deal with these Christians.
Okay.
Spare not the rod. Right?
Yep.
It's a 12.
That technically hits him. I guess a staff would do D4.
Okay. 1 upon thee.
Yeah. You hit his robe and there's a muffled sound. You're not sure it hurt him because you feel like the axe at your belt would have been a much better choice. Awesome. There you go. Good job, Todd. Austin, roll your spirit. Corey is protected.
Okay. That's right at a 10.
That's a failure, so roll a d4.
Okay. 1.
1 damage. Austin, it's your turn. Slowly draining your spirit.
I think he likes it.
This is quite upsetting.
Yeah. It is.
Well, just swinging my great axe on him again. Although, looking up for a moment, he's still on the ground. I've got time to look up and examine something. Is there anything special about the little effigy that he's got on the wall? You mentioned that there are nails in the hands and feet, of course, but none in the eyes. And I'm intrigued by that specificity.
Well, let me tell you about Jesus and crucifixion.
I don't know. That's just what's in the book. I wasn't aware of
Many books, including the Bible.
nails in the eyes was a thing. You know,
Yeah,
Sweden
I've
is a
never
different
heard-
place.
I've never heard anything like this. Is like a Viking equivalent of that blasphemous game.
Yeah.
All right, let's just swing it at the priest again.
Good call.
19.
Roll your damage.
4.
You hit him, and it draws blood. He's hurting, but he's not dead. Corey.
Speaking of that cross,
Yep.
is it like attached to the wall, or is
It
it
is.
just kind of freestanding?
It's on the wall.
What I'm asking is, can I knock it on him?
It's not that big.
Oh, okay. Just like a fucking...
Maybe just use the fucking axe I gave you.
You do have an axe.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Tell you what, I'm going to use an axe. That's a 3, and no omens have I.
You swing, and you do not hit him because you were studying the cross intently. Spirit roll off. Why did I do this?
Todd was being so quiet.
He's been unleashed.
Such a good boy.
All right. That's a 3.
That is damage. Roll a d2. Or d4, rather. But it
Yeah.
is a d2.
All right, I rolled a 4, but I am going to invoke my talent of resist pain and reduce all damage by D2. So, Kyle, what is the total damage that would be done from a D4?
Just 2 points.
Okay,
in this case.
So I'm going to roll a D2 and see if I can reduce that damage. That's a 4 again on the D4, so that's actually reducing it by 2.
You take no damage.
Cool. So now I attack again, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to aim my axe directly for the sewn-up mouth, just because the muffled grunts are starting to get under my skin. All right, strength again. That's an 18.
That is a hit, of course.
And D8 damage. 7.
You hit him right in the mouth, which apparently is a thing with Lundgren. Cut through his head. He dies.
Oh.
In a nearby room, you find a pitch dark and humid space. You hear birds. You free 2 ravens. And these are Odin's ravens. It tells you that in the end.
Oh, cool.
So they are Valkyries?
No, they're Odin's ravens.
Oh.
Hey, check it out, Lundgren. There's crackers and wine.
Crackers. Nice. I love crackers.
We'll eat like kings.
Meanwhile, in hell, they hear the disembodied voice of Ezekiel, who's like, "Man, I gotta tell you, it's well done, boys. I hope my prayers from down here in hell helped. By the way, hell is a shit ton of fun. Kind of like Slaughter Dick back there in Tennessee. I just made friends with Roger Ebert, and we fashioned him a new jaw made out of Legos."
Oh my God. Jesus. Well, that is Yggdrasil burns. I'm sorry you all didn't die. I'm happy one of you did.
So what did we accomplish?
You free Odin's ravens.
Yeah, but what do we get?
Nothing.
Like not even a goddamn shirt?
That's the world run by Christianity, Corey.
No, I
He's
see.
got-
You try, and you even if you succeed, it's really, you're only helping those above you.
He has some cheese sandwiches in a mini fridge.
Oh, well, okay.
So that's good. No, but you can play it. So this one does have an option for kind of a more hopeful campaign. You can go around trying to free the gods,
Oh, okay.
break their chains.
Okay, that's actually, I think, a little unique. Is there like an overall quest arc in any of the other board games?
No, and this is presented as an option. It's not the default play.
Pretty cool.
The default play describes you as worms doomed for death.
I see.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun game. All the board games have been fun.
Yeah.
That one had quite a few differences than a lot of the board games we played.
I'm glad someone died from randomly falling in a hole.
Should have rolled better. And speaking of rolling better,
NorseFoundry.com. They make dice, all manner of dice made from all manner of materials and colors. Go to their website, check them out. When you make your purchase, enter promo code. I'm kidding. Enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, and you'll receive the Bastard Quest 10% discount at NorseFoundry.com.
they make little dice like this. They make big dice like this.
God damn.
And as always, thanks to all of you who listen, who leave reviews, who engage with us on social media, who give us your dollars over on Patreon. We love you. We love hearing from you. We love talking to you.
Yep, pretty damn fun to know you. And we're going to play another game next week,
Yes.
as is tradition on this show.
Yep.
I think so.
We're not going to stop.
What are we playing, Kyle?
Either we are going to start more Achtung Cthulhu, the Shadows of Atlantis, but I have 2 or 3 other options I'm looking at. So
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Cool, we'll figure it out.
Thanks up, Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.